Welcome to all. Myself S. Sargunam, PG Manufacturing Engineering first year, Department of Mechanical Engineering in Government College of Technology, Coimbatore. Today, you see my first review of mini project, a study on tribological characteristics of hydroxyapatite blended with polyether ether ketone polymer composite under the guidance of Dr. N. Nandakumar sir, Associate Professor of Department of Mechanical Engineering. My project objectives are studying the tribological characteristics of hydroxyapatite and peak polymer composites is vital for optimizing their performance in biomedical applications, improving the implant longevity, reducing wear-related complications, and enhancing the patient outcomes. The introduction of my project is hydroxyapatite and peak composites with tailored tribological properties have applications in various biomedical fields, including the orthopedics, dentistry, and implantable medical devices. These materials can be used for load-bearing components and articulating surfaces, wear-resistant coating, and other tribological demanding applications where both mechanical performance and biocompatibility are required. The mainly used my mini project mainly used hydroxyapatite and peak polymers like peak polymer means polyether ether ketone. Tribological characteristics of hydroxyapatite blended with polyether ether ketone polymer composite are especially in biomedical applications where wear resistance, frictional properties, and biocompatibility. My mini project and working passageway of raw materials collected from hydroxyapatite and polyether ether ketone polymer and mixing combinations are powder form of hydroxyapatite and pellets are resin format of form of peak polymer and I am choosing 80 percentage of hydroxyapatite 80 percentage of peak polymer and 20 percentage of hydroxyapatite combination and creating the 3D printing, creating a specimen by using 3D printing. The softwares are used to Creo and slicing software Cura and finally 3D printing FTM machines and finally conduct the tribological characteristics test to find the wear resistance and coefficient of friction by using pin disc apparatus uh, and compare the results for other composites like hydroxyapatite and PA or hydroxyapatite plus PLA or hydroxyapatite plus hydrogel performances compared. And the testing setups are pin on disk wear and friction testing setups are there. Pin on disk means the typically refers to the type of tribological test used to evaluate the friction and wear characteristics of materials. It involves a small pin shaped specimen being pressed against the rotating disk under the control of controlled conditions. This test setup allows for the simulation of sliding contact between two surfaces similar to the conditions experienced by the many practical applications like the bone naturally hydroxyapatite present with bone and teeth. Peak polymers we choose from better and robust characteristics of better performance mechanical properties are there. So blended with hydroxyapatite and the hydroxyapatite present in bone regrowth treatments. So the two bones joined conditions are more friction and wear. On that stage, biomedical applications are um, some facing challenges, and that challenges overcome from this experiment. Testing apparatus, the The test setup typically consists of a rotating disc, which serves as the counterface, and a smaller pin-shaped specimen, which act as a contacting element. The pin is pressed against the disc with a specified load, and the two surfaces sliding against each other while the disc rotates. During the test, parameters such as rotational speed and sliding distance, temperature, and environmental conditions can be controlled to simulate the real world sceneries. My This project created by the references are there: Nizamuddin and Fatih Kerdim, Boston; Ahmad Khalid, Abid Halim, Lukain Beng. These are refers to the peak and hydroxyapatite bonding applications in biomedical. Okay, thank you.